the most widely talked about shows this season is Fruits Basket, a truer to the text adaptation of a beloved shoujo classic with beautiful animation, likable characters, and even a dub cast largely reprising their roles from the original. You can really tell that TMS Entertainment put their A-team on this show, but they also have another show this season, Cinderella Nine, which I like to describe as Love Live meets Lit Bus. Sadly, this one isn't getting talked about. Probably because you can take one look at Cinderella Nine and tell once again that TMS put their A-team on Fruits Basket. But honestly, bad animation or not, I'm loving it. Cinderella Nine is a sports anime about girls' baseball, much like the similarly named Princess Nine, which I need to do an old school anime retrospective on one of these days. It follows a girl named Tsubasa who wants to start a baseball team when there are only about 30 high school girls' baseball teams in the whole country. It's also adapted from a mobage, and I can hear you groaning now. Adaptations of mobile gacha games, of course, tend to either turn out very good or very, very bad, but this one avoids the sexist drivel and obvious gacha mechanics of TMS's last mobage adaptation, Between the Sea and Sky, and also completely removes the self-insert player character. It's hard to tell that this wasn't based on a manga or a light novel instead. Cinderella Nine looks and feels like any other moe school sports anime, or Love Live for that matter, to which it's had many comparisons drawn. We've got the chirpy protagonist kept afloat by optimism no matter what comes at her, the childhood friend who exists to offer sensible solutions to the protag's wild ideas, and a host of different cute girls who each has something to make her stand out, a reason she secretly wants to join the club or at least would be happy there, and usually something holding her back from doing so. But maybe that's why I like it. It's comfort food to fall back on in a season of dark shows that take risks with their material. Yes, for the unfamiliar, even Fruits Basket gets fairly depressing. If you like the genre and you can stand the visual jank, you'll find something cute, fun, and yes, not a complete cliché storm after all. You see, the biggest thing that makes this show stand out is how cozy and affirming it is. Most shows along these lines have at least one or two girls the protagonist has to pester to the point of active stalking in order to friendship speech her into joining. But here, with the tsundere waka and the immediately hostile Ryo, they have recent conversations and fall short of that line. We get the odd, "Aw, come on," but that's it, and after a little encouragement that's actually encouragement, these girls come to the conclusion to join on their own terms. People who take issue with whirlwind protags breaking down their friends' walls by force would definitely have an easier time with this one. As well, the players support each other and they all gain the confidence they need because no one's being pressured or made to feel like they have to be the best. We see that not just in the main nine, but with the faculty advisor, the kids they play with in episode 1, the pro shop owner, and the other people in the girls' lives. Even the obstructionist student council isn't that bad. As much as we cheer for Tsubasa, we can see that they're just trying to follow the rules, and the ideas she got in trouble for were pretty stupid. When Jisu shows up later on, she is rude and doesn't respect the team, and that's a hard left turn for the series, but they overcome it and get her to join. Again, not by nagging and stalking her, but by supporting her in what she wants to do. Visually, the character designs are pretty good too. Everyone looks unique and is easily identifiable. The hairstyles are realistic, but still set the girls apart, and everyone's design belies their personality without looking generic. Though other people have already pointed out that Tsubasa looks like the test tube child of Honoka and Kotori from Love Live, I suspect there's a shipper on staff. It is a little weird that the girl who says nya isn't the one with the cat hood, and the girl named Aoi isn't the one with blue hair, but you get used to it. The decision to draw everyone with eyelashes matching their eye color is a bit distracting, but I guess their school just doesn't have rules against mascara and eyeshadow. I do like the look overall. The drama might be better in the shows this one is trying to emulate, and the animation definitely is. There are obvious stretches where they don't put in new drawings to save on space, and just look at Tsubasa pulling weeds there. But despite that, I'm honestly loving Cinderella Nine. The characters are charming, and everyone eventually gets more fleshed out. And the main theme of the show goes against the be the best goal of many sports anime because it just reminds you that baseball is a game and games are supposed to be fun. If you're too serious and dedicated, you might miss out on what drew you to the sport in the first place. And trying too hard to be a star under pressure can lead to discouraging you out of it altogether. Good advice for most hobbies really, despite people around you telling you to get good. So Cinderella Nine might not be one of the standout shows of the season like Fruits Basket, Sarazanmai, or Demon Slayer, but it's got a sincere heart, and if you're finding this season is missing something, pop over to Crunchyroll and give it a try. Let me know in the comments what your favorite sports anime is and why. This is Secret Identity Studio, and this sort of makes me want to go outside.